I always say to women, you've already begun your step of whatever's needed by crossing the threshold. So it's an affirmation, and it's a circular one. It's an affirmation for us and the need of Josephine's place in Elizabeth, but it's also an affirmation for the women that they are to be respected, and they do have rights, and then to try and move them in the direction.
Sister, tell us about some success stories without mentioning any names.
Whoa, wow. Well, I think immediately comes to my mind a woman who had been came for English, came for really some of our exercises, some of our crafts, really needed to be built up in her own self-belief, who is now has gone back to college and is completing a degree. A woman who has come in and really just needed to talk, who had always had a dream to go on to nursing and to become a nurse. And even with her 3 children, has managed to be able to have her children taken care of, cook meals, and to be a full-time student. I think of people who have had, and one that we've talked about a lot, where there was a need for legal assistance, and so was able to get a legal firm to do pro bono work for that woman, and a lot of peace and tranquility has resulted for the child and for the woman herself. And I think even when I think of the city recently of a woman who has been living in a very unpleasant, unclean area, where encouraging her to go and speak on her behalf for her rights has had a very, very good result.
Good.
So, yeah.
So you partner with the city and other agencies at times.
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
And Sister, your most immediate needs, there must be something you can make a pitch for as we wind down the time here on this show.
Well, I always say, a woman called today and said, what can we bring you? And I always say, our first need is money, because we are really self-sufficient in the sense that we have 2 wonderful fundraisers that each year have doubled in what they really generate for us. So that is a real need. So anybody who wants to have a generous heart, let their heart flow out to help women to be healthier and have healthier families, we welcome that. Volunteers, love to have some volunteers. We have a waiting list of women who want to learn English, and we would train, orient, and give them an opportunity for a good learning situation. So I could go on and on, but
no, but that's
time is gone.
Resources are important, and I like the sponsors as well. Mm-hmm. And that dinner dance that you have every year, it seemed in the last 2 years that I've been there that the number doubled.
Right.
And I'm hopeful that they all brought a guest next year. You take that whole room up at the Mayfair Farms, which would be absolutely. Now your brother's active in your fundraising, right?
Well, now he is his one son, and then the Christopher and Margaret Sherlock are now the co-chair for the coming year. But yes, he has a real gift and talent in fundraising.
And you picked a day for the golf outing?
The golf outing is May 5th, and that's at the Cedar Hills Golf and Country Club.
Oh, in Livingston.
In Livingston. Mm-hmm.
Weren't you out west somewhere last year?
No,
it was always at Cedar Hills?
Yeah, that's where we always have been. Yeah. So when we first started with the dinner, we had 2 dinners in Newark, and we've had 2 dinners in the Mayfair in West Orange. And this year, we hope it to be bigger than ever because it really marks our 5th anniversary.
Right. And Sister, if people want information on your organization or you, what number should they call regarding Josephine's Place?
They can call 908-436-0099, or they can go into the website of the Sisters of Charity, scnj.org, and Josephine's Place will come right up there.
Good.
Yes.
Sister, I want to thank you for taking the time to be on the show and wish you lots of luck in your mission. I think it's one that is absolutely needed, not only here, but throughout the country. Mm-hmm. Do a great job, Sister.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming on
this
the show.
Opportunity.
Thank you. For Sister Judy, I'm Chris Bolwage. We'll see you next week on another edition of Our City. And on behalf of all of us here, happy Valentine's Day.